Guys, it's me, a legend of old, and Smackdown is back. It's gonna be probably short lived, but hey, Smackdown was lit. Hey man, had some good matches. There's some story beats going on throughout the show, and there was a cliffhanger at the end of the show. I was like, okay, a little cliffhanger. I was like, okay, a little cliffhanger cooking. Okay, I liked it. I liked it, man. I liked it. All right, SmackDown. SmackDown had some flavor this week. But we're gonna get into it. We're gonna get into it, yo. Remember to like, share, subscribe, press the notification bell, and put the comments in the comment section down below, baby. You know what to do. We're going old school. So SmackDown was in London, and apparently there was a visa issue going around with TNA. So Leon Slater was on the show on SmackDown this week in good old London, in London town. You know what I'm saying? So we do right here. So the hero Drew McIntyre returned to the UK. Drew McIntyre coming out, starting off the show as he should, as the WWE World Champion. That's what he is, the champion of all of the WWE. He comes out, takes his sweet time, Roman Reigns style, bloodline style, multi-time champ style. Drew McIntyre gets the pyro, gets the bagpipes. I'm saying, daps up the fans, runs back up the ropes again, poses again, comes back down again, and kind of takes a swipe at the fans, saying how they wasn't there for him when he got screwed over time and time again with CM Punk, Cody Rhodes. You know what I'm saying? Roman Reigns, all the time got screwed over. Damian Priest, all those times. But he said he's going to thank himself. But then Randy Orton appears. I hear voices in my head. He appears. Goes at Drew McIntyre on the mic. And then all of a sudden, Jacob Fatu comes out. And then Drew's looking concerned. Jacob just the beeline to the ring. Blood bandana around his head. Jacob's going the warpath. Attacks Drew. Drew attacks him back. Drew runs away. But then Randy Orton gets hit with a skull crusher finale, and that's how the show kicks off on SmackDown in London. And backstage, you see Drew trying to hightail it out of the building. Ilya Dragunov runs into him and goes, he's coming for him because he's in that contender match later on. So Drew's interested, but he said, "Hey, win this match," and then just runs off. People just run into him this whole episode. And we get a Bo Dallas video package with the Wyatts talking about getting the lantern back. And then we see Alexa and Charlotte versus Julia and Kiana James. Kiana James looking damn good out there in more ways than one, if you know what I'm saying. So Julia and Kiana James, it's not working. It's not working, bro. It's not working. Split them up. I'm tired of Julia and Kiana James being a unit. It doesn't work. They're better as single stars. It doesn't work. Kiana James' whole aesthetic doesn't mesh with Julia's. It's not a fit. It just doesn't fit. Alexa Bliss gets the pin. You know what I'm saying? Gets the Sister Abigail DDT on Kiana James. 1, 2, 3. And then all of a sudden Nia Jax and Lash attack everyone basically because he attacks Julia for some reason. I don't know why he attacks Julia. Nia Jax just hit her head on the apron for some reason, which is weird. Heel on heel action, as Triple H loves to do, flipping weird. Then they attack Charlotte and Bliss. Bliss gets squashed by Nia Jax. Then Julia gets in Nia Jax's face, and then Kiana James holding back. So it was a weird segment. It was weird. The match was terrible, by the way. It was a terrible match. It wasn't a good match, to be honest, at all. What I really want to see is a feud between Kiana James and Charlotte. That'd be a good match. But the match itself was not it. Cody Rhodes comes out, adrenaline in my soul. Cody Rhodes comes out, cuts a promo, and Drew McIntyre and Jacob Fatu. And we go backstage segment. Matt Cardona basically talking about going for Drew McIntyre. And then we get the Trick versus Matt Cardona match. We got Trick going to, whoa, that Trick, bro. Trick's ovation was huge. He felt Trick Williams is over. Like none other. This guy's over as heck. So then Matt comes out to a decent pop, but obviously not as big. No one is big. Trick got the biggest ovation of the night. As he always does every week, it seems right now. Trick is that guy right now. Trick comes out. Trick shot, boom, to the face. Turn Matt Cardona's lights out. Kit comes out, attacks Matt Cardona. Kit Wilson, he had a pop in London since he's from there. Got a huge pop. And Kit gets in the ring, talks about toxic masculinity. Gets beat up by Jacob Fatu. And Cody comes out, and then they have a whole brawl, and then that's the end of that. I did miss. Oh yeah, I missed the Randy versus Miz match. As you know, it was a standard Randy and Miz match. Nothing to really talk about. Yeah, Randy won, as you'd expect. Didn't really talk about it that much, to be fair. Then we have the other match, other contender match this week. Damien versus Solo. Solo with the lantern comes out looking like Bray Wyatt. Looking at old school Bray Wyatt. Damien gets the win. South of Heaven, 1, 2, 3. Because the Wyatts and the MFTs were causing shenanigans outside the ring. Solo gets distracted. 1, 2, 3. And then Solo gets the lantern back. Because Talatunga, big boots, Bo Dallas in the face. Sammy runs into Drew backstage. Said that he's coming for that belt. Rumble, he's coming for him. Drew's like, all right, bro. I'm scared of you. I beat you. I'm 11-0 against you, bro. You can't beat me to save your life. So Drew basically hopes Sammy wins so he can beat him again. And then we have Melo versus Leon Slater. We got the banger of the night. Melo versus Leon Slater. Bro, Leon Slater, X Division champion. Great match. As you expect, hits the how do I say, lifting cutter from the top rope. Gets the 1, 2, 3. Different finish this time for Melo with a signature move. That's been hitting a lot lately. Refreshing win. Kind of win. Way to win. Using signature instead of a finisher to win a match. That's what Sammy's been doing recently with the Blue Thunder Bomb, which isn't his primary. I like that. What I don't like is Leon getting pinned all the time. It's starting to become a trend in the WWE. He's getting pinned by everyone. It's kind of annoying. I think he lost to AJ. I think he lost to AJ as well. I think he got pinned by AJ in the tag match on Saturday Night's main event. Lost to Oba. Lost to Melo. Nah, yeah, he's losing too much, bro. I don't like it. You're a champion and losing too much. Nah, I don't like that. But yeah, man. My boy Leon, bro. He's going to the E. Yeah, TNA's been gutted. They've been raided. They're being raided, bro. WWE is the Vikings, and they and flipping TNA have just been raided. They're just a country that's been raided by the Vikings, bro. They got run through by the Vikings. That's what WWE is, bro. They're invading country. They just took it over. That's why TNA is in a shambles right now. It is in a shambles. I'm backstage. You see Shinsuke watching the Melo and Leon match. Tama runs into him. Shinsuke's talking Japanese for a long time. No translation. That's what I want. There need to be translations going on. No translation. Tama puts his head down, and that's the end of the segment. Shinsuke kind of sunned him, and then he walked off. Tama's just looking depressed. Johnny Gargano gets beat up by Frazier. Yeah, Gargano's a man on an island right now. He's on his ones, man. Him and his wife. Candice ain't doing anything, which is Candice not doing anything is annoying the heck out of me. Candice flipping. Candice LeRae is so good in the ring, and she is pretty charismatic. And she's very good on the mic, by the way. She's a very underrated mic worker, by the way. She's one of the best mic workers in that company. Because most of these women on in WWE, they can't talk. They cannot talk. They cannot cut a promo. The majority of these women on this roster cannot cut a promo, and Candice LeRae can. So why is she on a mic basically trying to get a title shot or at least one of the belts, for goodness sake? At least one. I mean, come on, bro. She should be going after Chelsea, man. She should be going after Julia. Why is she going after Julia? It doesn't make any sense to me. It's weird. It's weird. You got a warm body right there, Candice LeRae, bro. And you're not using it at all. But yeah. Then we have Jordan Grace versus Chelsea Green. Grace and Chelsea, they're obviously putting good matches together. They have good chemistry. They have. And Grace knows she can get her stuff in against Chelsea, and Chelsea will be able to take it. Because Chelsea is pretty durable. So yeah, she hardly gets injured. Chelsea's a person who's really tough. So it's a direct effect, that cartwheel DVD that she's been using for a while, but this time it's a finisher. She's used it as a finisher, so it's a direct effect. So I don't know what a finisher is in the WWE. She's obviously trying out new moves to win matches, so we'll see what move lands. We'll see. Grace gets face to face with Jade. Grace moves out the way. Chelsea hits Jade, and Jade rolls on the floor. Basically knocks the belt out of her hand, and Grace picks up the WWE Championship and throws it on the ground. And Jade goes, bet. So after setting up between Jordan Grace and Jade Cargill at some point, probably the Royal Rumble. Then we have the main event: Sami Zayn versus Ilya Dragunov, the Mad Dragon. You know what I'm saying? As you'd expect, these two put on a heck of a show. Not as good as the Mello and Leon Slater match. We put in a heck of a match. It was violent. It was bloody. Ilya was bleeding because Sami was just stiffing him. As you expect. Ilya probably said, "Hey, Sami, hit me as hard as you can." That's Ilya. Ilya's a psychopath. He's insane. Literally. Hell of a kick. 1, 2, 3. So Sami gets the win back on Ilya Dragunov. It's 1-1 between these guys now. Since his Ilya's return. So yeah, and Trick comes out. Trick shot to the face, takes out Sami, and Trick ends the show with himself standing over Sami Zayn and going, "Whoop, tag, Trick, whoop, tag." So that was the end of SmackDown. Hey, SmackDown was good, bro. SmackDown was good. The only bad match they had was the women's tag match, which was terrible. That's the only bad black mark on this show. So other than that, the SmackDown was a thumbs up. The SmackDown had flavor. The SmackDown had charisma. The SmackDown had great matches. The SmackDown had storytelling. The SmackDown had a tournament telling a story going into the Royal Rumble. I liked it. If SmackDown can keep going like this every week, I'm good. I'll take this all day. I'll take this all day. This is gonna put this kind of show. SmackDown is better than Raw, bro. SmackDown is gonna beat Raw's ass if they keep going like this every week. Raw has no chance. Apparently Ryan Ward's been taking the helm of SmackDown, so I like that. Apparently Ryan Ward's been putting in work backstage on SmackDown, so hey, Ryan Ward, keep doing what you do. Anyways, I said like before, put the comments down there. I know what you guys think down there as well about SmackDown in the comment section, because Melo doing his thing. We've got Trick obviously holding it down on SmackDown. Trick headlining SmackDown. So he looks like he's the main man SmackDown. I like it, man. This is what we do. This is what you have to do to get this company back on track now. These are the wrestlers you have to have now. You got Melo, you got Trick, you got Ilya. You know what I'm saying? You know what to do. You know what to do, man. You know what to do. You have the pieces here. You have the pieces to cook on this show. You have the pieces. You got Drew on top. You have the pieces here. SmackDown can be great again. Just Now you got Drew, obviously just switching up some plans here. There's obviously some moving pieces that we need to put into place to kind of solidify, but we have it here. So that's me done, and I'll see you next week. Peace.